Oh, we're right back in the Dutch Bro line. It's later. It's almost 5:30. I had to redo the vlog this morning because I realized I forgot to put the color correction on a segment. So I had to, and I'm doing time code too, so I have to rewatch it again. I meant to do it last night, and I honestly was just falling asleep. I couldn't finish it, so I encoded last night thinking I was good to go, but I missed a spot, so I had to re-encode it, re-upload it, and so it took a little longer this morning. I also forgot to again do the coffee last night. Hasn't become a habit or routine yet. I forget, especially when I'm tired and I'm falling asleep on the couch. So we're doing Dutch Bros real quick, and then we gotta do a pickup of potatoes on the way in, and then showtime. All right, trucks are all gone. Again, I mean, I know we're slower, but the guys have been killing it. They've been getting the trucks out before 10 a.m., which is awesome. The goal is before 10 a.m. I always tell people 10 a.m. so we get out there early. We're early, but anyway, 10 a.m. 9:30. All the trucks were gone. 3 routes. My brother's doing the Salome Wickenburg route. We're closed for 4th of July next week, so let everybody know. Make sure they bulk up on Monday. No Thursday deliveries next week. So my brother just went to go get some burgers while we wait for the last order to come in for tomorrow, so we can do our shopping and get a head start. Knock that out so the mornings are easier. Because like today, so much shopping. And if I could have gotten those orders and done it yesterday, which we normally would have, we would have gotten some shopping done yesterday, but we went to the new warehouse and scoped some stuff out. My brother hadn't seen it yet, so he needed to see it, which he has. So now we've kind of got to lay the land for the next month. We got basically 30 days to pack all this up and move over there, but it's not, the building's not ready for us. The office isn't ready. The cooler space looks ready, but we haven't tested the coolers. Like, we need to test the coolers. So that's definitely something important we need to do. So every day, I think, not necessarily every day, but every week we'll be going over there a couple times a week to just make little changes and improvements and test things and get things set up, prepping for the move. So stay tuned for that. Also, today's a DoorDash day. I scheduled myself 3 o'clock, and I think tomorrow as well. But I grabbed my shoes and different shirt so I don't have to go home, since where I want to start is like 6 or 7 miles from the house. So it makes sense to just go straight from here to the zone, turn it on and go. So that's the plan. So stay tuned. So I got out of work early enough that I had an hour gap, hour and a half actually, between then and starting my DoorDash. So I was kind of on back and forth. I'm like, So decided to come home. Even though I had my shirt, my shoes, and pair of socks, and I was ready to go for DoorDashing in case I ran late. It just made more. It's 2 o'clock. I still have an hour before my DoorDash starts. So came home, changed my clothes, changed my underwear because it's hot and muggy, and I needed a fresh pair. I'm gonna make myself a G Fuel, top off my water bottle. I'm gonna go to Costco to check on something for a customer, since we got an order, and he wanted this item yesterday, but where we go shopping and do our stuff, they didn't have any. There is one more store, whatever, that I didn't check because we don't normally go there on Wednesdays. I did go there today, but didn't realize he wanted them again for tomorrow. So I'll go to our Costco, see if they have what he's looking for. And then if not, then tomorrow morning when I go do my shopping, I'll go back to that other store to see if maybe I can have them. But otherwise, it's one of those rare things that someone asks for. You don't think it'd be that rare. It's a type of noodle, but no one carries it. So, yeah. Plus, I can also grab the camera, which I like having this camera. I like vlogging with this versus my iPhone just because I can see my face. I can look at myself and be like, yeah, hi. You know those vloggers that do this the whole time? They vlog the whole time like this. And they're looking at themselves the entire time when they're vlogging instead of looking at you, because I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to myself. I'm talking to you. Usually it's above the camera, right? Because the flip out screen's on top or it's on the side. You know, they're doing this and they're talking the whole time like this, and they're looking, and you're like, what are they looking at, right? Or they're like this. Yeah. You guys know what I'm talking about? I know you do. I like vlogging with this camera, so. Plus the pictures looks better. There's more data. It's just a better picture. iPhone's convenient. I vlogged with that when I'm on the go. But I have time to grab this. We're grabbing this. We're vlogging with this, all right? Let's do this. All right, turned it on. Immediately got a double pickup. Wendy's, Starbucks. Mileage-wise, just under $2 a mile. Both non-tippers. That's why they bundled them together, but it worked out. And then as soon as I finished that one, I was walking to my car, immediately got a Pizza Hut order. It was a good amount. So just, it's already rock and rolling, 3 o'clock. Here we go. All right, so we're an hour in, and we've done 3 deliveries, or 4 actually, because one was a double, so 4. And yeah, I'm just listening to podcasts. Like, I'm trying not to overthink it. I'm like, it's just one of those things where it's like, I need to get 100 orders to hit platinum. And so as long as it's not like wicked upside down, like, $5 for 10 miles, I'll decline that. But other than that, I'm pretty much just going to accept everything and just roll with it. I'm scheduled till 7 o'clock, which is 3 hours from now. So, and there we go. We got one item at CVS, which looks like it's right across. Is that across the street? I think it's across the street. We're gonna accept that. Easy. Super easy. Literally a small 4-pound bag of dog food for 6.5 miles, but back in somewhat of the direction that I want to be in. I mean, I'm a mile west, but I'm at least going down south, so not too worried about it. And again, the CVS was literally across the street from where I was when I was at that red light. So. It's working out nicely.
Really?
Yeah, but so I just delivered this guy's food. He met me at the door, and I handed him the food. And I said, my brain was gonna say, this is a cool little neighborhood setup you have here. And I don't know why my mouth went, this is a cute little place you got here. This dude's like, got a little fucking soul patch and tattoos and a shaved head, like, I'm like, it's a cute little house you have here. He's like, it's all right. I was like, as soon as I said, I'm like, and I walked away. I was like, what did I just say? I've been hanging about my wife too much. It's a cute little house. But no, it's a cool little setup. Like, they got little like streets with their garages, but they have their own little oh shit, I don't know. I'll try and show you guys. I don't know, whatever I'm trying to say. It's a cool little house setup. I feel like house setups or neighborhoods are like getting really creative. Like I grew up here, and it was like a traditional neighborhood with a bunch of like streets and houses, and everything was just kind of like uniform, right? It's this kind of setup. It's a dead end street. All the houses face each other, and they kind of have their own little like almost like a cul-de-sac. Which I grew up in a cul-de-sac, so that's a pretty cool setup. But like one of the things that Tiffany talks about with all her deliveries that she does is like all the different like cool new neighborhoods that are being built, where like neighborhoods and houses are just very, very different than like what we grew up with. I hate being this far west. That's why I try to go east and stay east of this area, because the further west I go, the more rural it gets, meaning I have to travel further, and then there's nothing around to pick up. I have to drive back. So it's like I'm wasting time by driving back. I just got a decent order, but it's taking me further west, further rural, further out to the farmland. So that's where I feel like you waste time when you have to drive back to areas that have food and places to pick up. You know what I'm saying? The ideal situation is to always be in an area where as soon as you end a delivery, you're picking up another one instead of having to drive, even 5 minutes. That's 5 minutes of time, you're not getting paid. So we'll see how this goes. 5:30, Tiffany just texted me. She's like, how's it going? And I was just like, meh, I'd rather be home. I'd rather be home. We dashed on Saturday and I enjoyed it. And I think it's because I didn't work that day. Like, I woke up, had a nice easy morning, breakfast, edited the vlog, hung out with Tiff, and I don't remember if I hung out with both kids or just, I don't remember. But anyway, it was an enjoyable morning, and then I dashed. I think the reason why I'm not fully enjoying this is because I already put in 8 hours today, and I know I have another hour when I get home,
Poison. Shout out to Canterbury. Allegedly, she did that. Mark, say allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. It's really important.
All right, it's about 6:30. I think I'm gonna punch out here because I'm getting hungry. I get hungry, I get cranky. It's hot. So 2 hours, 46 minutes. I did 10 deliveries, and we made a total of $76.12. I don't know what's up. I only declined, I think, 2 orders, and I didn't my percentage didn't go up at all. Like, the 2 I declined pushed me back down to 68. So I started the night out at 69. I accepted 3 or 4 in a row. And then when I talked to you, my first decline dropped me back to 68. I'm like, what? It's like all the ones I accepted didn't do anything. I'm so confused. It says I'm still at 69% acceptance rate. No, I'm at 68. What the hell, man? I did 10 orders and I declined 3 and I lose a percentage? How does that make any sense? So frustrating, dude. Anyway, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna eat, shower, put some orders in, and just came home, and Tiffany had made a quick dinner. Just throwing some stuff together that we had. Protein mac and cheese on the bottom there. Actually quite good. A little Greek yogurt on there for sour cream. Just got done editing tomorrow's vlog. It's encoding now. Probably gonna brush my teeth and crawl into bed. Tiff's already made her way over there. And just put on something in the background and go to sleep. DoorDash kind of didn't feel right. And I was talking to Tiff about it, and I think I'm gonna, for now at least, stick with just Saturdays, because I feel like I didn't hate it, as long as nothing going on Saturdays, no plans altering. I'd rather keep the week to other activities. Maybe do a second stream kind of thing. Anyway, we'll catch up with Bryce tomorrow, see how his competition went today. And yeah, tomorrow's Friday. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to the weekend. And then we got 4th of July next week, so extra day off. Should be a good time. So we'll see you tomorrow.